Hey beautiful people of the internet, this is Liu and welcome back to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Last episode we rescued the dead child of the Bloody Baron. Well, rescue, we turned it from whatever it was called into a lubberkin, and now it's not evil anymore, apparently. Now it has led us to where the Baron's family is hiding, supposedly. So let's take a look. So hoof marks.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
That is true.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Does it look... Oh, it looks well made as well. Definitely when it's good craftsmanship you can kind of expect that someone more wealthy would have worn it. Oh, clothes.
Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Okay, now we need to follow the lubberkin again.
Wants to show me something more.
Go ahead. Okay, lubberkin, where are you leading us to?
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look. Should examine that horse carcass.
Which horse carcass? Oh, there. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, close. Okay, another rot fiend. Oh, there's a horse carcass. Okay. Man, that's a lot of necrophages here. There are even more. Wow, okay. Oh, we need to run. He's gonna blow as well. Is it it? Okay, yes. Okay, before we take a look around, let's loot everything first. There's the last one, okay. So let's see, what about the horse? Oh, it was beheaded.
What do we have here?
Okay, let's start with the bones from top again.
Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
These days? I thought they ate everything, period.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Oh, okay.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Could be.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Oh, it's really torn off, not even cut off.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Yes, certainly. Then we would have to go back to the Baron and tell him, dude, the only thing I can say is that your family is most likely now dead and I killed them again as necrophages. I was thinking maybe the beast that attacked the horse was a werewolf, but even more werewolves? We had quite a lot of werewolves recently. Perhaps it's something else now. I guess we'll just find out right here. Okay, there's something in here.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Yes. But not before looting this stuff. Oh, let's take a look right in here. There are children. There's a woman. But not much more. Oh, and a man.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Well, as they say, drunkards and kids tell the truth. Okay, let's directly ask them.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the crow's perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir.
Yes, we know that.
Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Well, you guys would have died probably if you tried to raise a finger.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
On Tamara's hand? I want to know about these marks now.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Oh, damn it. So she definitely is some sort of eternal fire sworn sorceress or witch or something like that. Why did you help them though?
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Yes.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Oh, is she dead then?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Okay, so we know Anna is in the woods then, but where's Tamara gone?
While back I met a woman in Crookback Bog. Had fiery marks on her skin like the ones you described.
Must be her,
Oh.
Mrs. Anna. Gods, she to Crookback Bog.
It's where I saw her last.
Gods of all the heavens protect us. 'Tis clear now whose whisper 'twere in the night.
It is?
The crones took her. She must have made a deal with them. A pact. It's why they marked her and took her like she was their own.
Oh, so the old woman, Grant. Man, was Grant really Anna?
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Oh my god, okay. Who are you that you are nakedly pushing me around? Anyway, what does she want?
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
She's fast if she wants to. Okay, let me quickly look up whether I was right about this. Whether Gran was or is seriously Anna. Okay, this really seems to be the case. What just happened? Apparently, Gran's in Crookback Bog is actually Anna Stranger, the Baron's wife. And why are we not riding? Come on, Roach. Yeah, Anna Stranger made a deal with the crones of Crookback Bog because she didn't want to carry the Baron's child, which then sadly made her the crone's puppet. Because as we've learned, the crones have kind of a twisted way of dealing with things. What? Okay, let's talk to him.
Halt! Stand in due! I challenge you!
Okay.
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honour Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by duelling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
Oh man. Okay, you have 99 left after me, which implies that you beat me. But let me break this news to you. You won't.
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the Maid Bilberry.
Well, why... then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood, fiend! Stand and fight!
Okay, are you that stupid or are you just pretending to be?
Enough! I yield!
Seriously, we hit you once.
Had enough?
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
Next time, I'll kill you.
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Oh man, I hope this guy shows up again. Not that I really want to kill him, but man, was he cocky.
Used to be wagons showed on market
Hey
days,
there.
loaded with all kinds of fat, smoked bacon, lard.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Forefathers' Eve. Tell me about it.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Okay. And what is in this for me?
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Peller knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid, this too the Peller knows.
Can you please stop talking about yourself in the third person? Thank you.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Peller knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle.
Really?
In the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Seriously? Fyke Isle again? Fyke effing Isle? Really?
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Oh,
I'll never
yes.
forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Cool, thank you, man. Not much, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot.
Turned this one pale. The time's ever gonna not be foul.
Okay, why do we have 2 spots on the map? Let's see. There's actually another spot on the map. We could try to find her in Oxenford? I didn't even think about this. Let's take a look. Let's first talk to the Baron though. Let's see.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Okay. At least he's not drunk. That's at least something, I guess. Oh, up here. Hi.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them.
That's a cute name.
Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Yeah, the death of a family member is always hard.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Well, it doesn't matter where you are, it's what you make of it.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something?
Yes.
Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
He will not like what he is going to hear.
Any news for me?
Yes.
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Well, wanted to go to Oxenford anyway, in some way or another. If not only to play Stepan, the Gwent playing bar owner. Yeah, okay, let's do this.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
We'll talk about her, don't worry. But right now, you'll tell me about Ciri, just like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, she's looking a lot better.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Should we be honest? Yeah, come on, let's be honest.
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
I'm not a witcher. Seriously. I would be glad if Ciri was, though.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Let's call him a coward. Yes.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Oh man, Ciri is just as she was as a child. I love that. Okay, now we learn how to do horse races.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Ciri.
And off we go.
Your sword is mine.
That'll be the day.
Okay, do we actually have to? Whoa.
Don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Okay, now I regret not displaying the horse stamina. But I think those are really good horses and they will probably do. Where do I have to? Oh, there, okay. I did it!
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
What is that? Oh man, okay.
Have a chance to
What is that thing?
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Okay. Let's ask him the other stuff now first, though.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Well, yeah, that's true as well. Superstition is quite the thing here.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
I don't know if you deserve this title, though.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black Ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
Yeah, true. Come to think of it, you did the best to protect your family then. Okay, let's give him the sad news about Anna.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here?
No, not really. Depends on what she did. Oh, we can only say positive things about this. Well, my opinion doesn't matter, actually. Don't want to piss him off.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
That is true. Yeah, so I'm really interested in more story, and more story about every character in the game, basically. So there's only one option.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
Go ahead then.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Oh, let's stay on the road and not piss him off.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her.
You wouldn't have taken that lightly.
Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Oh shit. Yeah, seems they call you bloody for a reason.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Still, it suits.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Whoa. Man, okay. I'm really impressed that she stayed with you that long. I can't imagine why she didn't leave you, like, instantly after that. Yeah, seemed you deserve each other, especially since she made a deal with the crones.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Oh man. I don't know if you want to hear that, but let's tell him everything.
Your wife is with the crones, as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
Oh, I've heard folk speak of them, but thought it naught but tales to scare the children with.
Nope.
How on earth did she land there?
Yeah, I want to not tell him that right now. Yet, anyway.
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara, was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that.
She is fine.
So, Annie, what happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
Okay, I think now we have to tell him. Oh, yes, we have to. She made a pact. And she might get really angry right now.
She made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
I wouldn't recommend doing that. I really wouldn't.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
You will all die. So do we still have to look after Tamara? Or look for Tamara even? Let's see. No, before you venture out into the bog, let's hear the end of your story.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. We've landed right in front of us. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Oh man, we're poisoned already. Oh my god. Where is it? Where is it?
Damn brute!
Okay, come on. Oh, it's not as strong as the basilisk we fought with Geralt earlier. I love that. We can just teleport right through. Oh man, fighting a basilisk without a sword is really bad. Well, that's what I call a way to go.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
No, we can't leave him. But we will rescue the Baron next episode. Another episode that we end as Ciri, which is rather nice, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Because games need to be played.